Hey guys, how's it going? This is Casey. Just wanted to do a shout out to the Pitch podcast community. Titus was kind enough to ask me to hop on here and just do a walkthrough of a really successful podcast pitch. This one I'm really excited to go through with you guys. One of the best that I've seen, and I think really highlights a lot of the components from the opener to the close that are really effective at driving impact with your pitch. So here it goes. Hey Raj, inspired new subscriber to Startup Hypeman here. I recently found the show and I'm kind of obsessed. In fact, to show some support, just left a 5-star review. See below. Absolutely loved your conversation with Shelly Patel, linking out to the episode. I'm pretty sure provide more value than the vision needs to be on a t-shirt. Tons of incredible takeaways in this episode, so thank you for putting it out. Couldn't resist reaching out because I'm working with Dave Fink and thought the Startup Hype Man listeners might get some inspiration and insights from what he can teach and share. Dave thinks the best kept secret in marketing is hiding where you least expect it, your mailbox. Over a 20-year career, he's generated hundreds of millions of dollars in ad revenue, powered viral sensations like Dollar Shave Club, helped launch celebrity startups for Jessica Simpson, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, and Kate Bosworth. Now, as founder and CEO of Posty, he's out to reinvent direct mail marketing for a digital world. Just some of the topics he'd be honored to explore: winning the modern marketing game with dynamic storytelling. They kind of explain that a little bit. Deconstructing a disruption. Again, flush that out and why there's qualification there and provide some customer proof. And expertise of just again kind of going through. And so, and stop the scroll as a fourth one. Would any of these topics be a good fit for your next session? Thank you so much. And then they even included a little audio LinkedIn rap because Raj does these LinkedIn raps. So it's just another layer of personalization they put on there. So I'm going to break this down piece by piece. And then again, the attached 5-star review that they had left. So I really want to go through each of the sections. So the first is the hook. Okay. So the hook really starts with establishing right off the bat that they left a review. Put the person who's receiving this in a positive state of mind. I've worked with a lot of podcast hosts, and they always tell me one of the things that's super important is that someone actually has left a review. They follow the show, they know the show, right? So this is an awesome way to open and put you in good graces. And I haven't seen anyone before this actually physically attach it to email. I think that's really smart and clever. Then they show that they actually know something about the podcast, right? They reference loved your conversation with Shelly Patel. I'm basically pulling out a specific piece or quote from that. Again, an awesome way to kind of lead in and show that this isn't just some cookie cutter pitch that's being sent to 100 people. There's actually some real depth here. Then in the body, right, they start to really get into this idea of why Startup Hypeman listeners might find this to be valuable. What are the credentials of Dave Fink, who she's reaching out and trying to book? What are the credentials there? So they're dropping some of the powerful brands and celebrities that Dave has worked with and really trying to establish why this is going to be so valuable for Raj and Startup Hypeman to have Dave on for a conversation. And I think that this does an excellent job of doing that. It really establishes credibility through this section well. And then the conclusion, and this is so smart, it's something that I strongly push in my course, is you want to provide and give people specific topics that they can work from. So this right here, where it has 3 specific topics, make it easy for the podcast host. Make it easy for them to just say, oh yeah, that sounds super valuable. Pick it and go. You build a good relationship, you say why this is important, and then you make it easy for them to say yes. This right here is a perfect recipe. And the fact that they added this little personal element where she actually does a little rap following Raj's style is just the icing on the cake that makes this the perfect pitch. So remember, guys, to go through, have these sections: the hook, the body, and the conclusion. If you're looking to have a successful overall take here. And if you're looking for A to B, how to get on podcasts, how to find the right podcast, how to pitch them, all the details, check out the course. It'll be attached on the side, and we'll walk through all those things together.